NIL package, including $300,000, housing, and a car, which sounds awesome, but it's worth
that boy fucking all the snow bunnies. Yo, he having a field day in that snow. 300,000, a car and the house. Ooh, he having a field day in that snow. He's snowing it up.
Not trying to cuff you, baby, just want you to shake that ass. Police shutting down the party, so they twerking on the grass. Man, just look at all these hoes, they dropping low and doing split. She won't come and hang around with MDS, cause we the shit. Can't put trust inside nobody, so I'm clutching on the stick. I got a freaky hoe from Euclid, say she gon' show me a trick.
What up, MDS gang, man? We back with another motherfucking reaction video, man. We got how a 3-star became the best player in college football. Ashton Gently's. This nigga has been killing college football. I don't even fucking watch college football. But for you to be killing college football so much, for me to hear about you, because I don't watch it at all, don't follow up on it, I only hear about the big names they talk about on ESPN or some shit like Shador or Travis Hunter. That's probably... I really don't know shit about college football. So this nigga is going fucking crazy. So we're going to see his journey, how he got to technique where he at now, man. Y'all know we do so much talking beginning straight to the motherfucking video. Let's go.
Journey to becoming a college football star has been far from conventional, but his first 5 games this season has been nothing short of spectacular. 1,311 rushing yards, 16 touchdowns, and an average of 10.9 yards per carry. It is not easy to try and tackle this guy. Every Boise State game has become must-watch TV, and he's reached the point where he can no longer be ignored. During his first couple of games, Jeanty wasn't receiving the national spotlight he quite deserved. He was playing at a smaller school, and there were doubts if he could keep it up. However, it's now impossible to ignore this stud running back from Boise State, and he's finally getting the recognition he deserves. He's now mentioned in conversations among the best players in college football for the Heisman Trophy. But how did Ashton Jeanty get here? Because a few years ago, he was playing football in Italy. Jeanty's father was in the Navy, which led to a nomadic childhood. He lived in various locations, Florida, Virginia. However, it was his move to Italy in the 7th grade that created a unique journey to college football for the young Jeanty. He moved to a town that's known for producing some of Italy's best buffalo mozzarella, a sparkling white wine.
This shows if you good, they're gonna fucking find you. This nigga was playing in fucking Italy. And they found this nigga. If you good, wherever you at, they're gonna find you. But anybody out there, keep working hard, keep putting in that work, it will pay off. Italy, damn.
Wine and abundance of churches. Not somewhere that was known for playing football. The country as a whole, football isn't very popular, and it's not mainstream whatsoever. But these are crucial and critical years in football development, so Jeanty knew he needed to find a way to play somehow, even if it wasn't going to be easy. He found his football home with the Naples Wildcats, a team based at the U.S. Naval Support Base. This experience was far from typical for an aspiring American football player. The team had a ridiculous travel schedule because the country just didn't have many football teams. It wasn't like you could go a few towns over to play a game. Their closest opponent was a 9-hour bus ride. They even flew commercially for games in Spain. And in one demanding instance, they took an 18-hour bus journey to Germany. The team's commitment extended beyond travel though. As this wasn't professional sports, it was amateur, they couldn't afford to pay for hotels every game. On Friday nights before their Saturday games, they could be sleeping on gym floors. A far cry from sleeping on the comforts of your own home and driving a few towns over like you would have in high school. Like you would have in American high school. After each game, they faced a long journey back to southern Italy, a testament to their...
Imagine getting blown out. Imagine losing like 60-0, and you gotta go home on an 18-hour bus ride. Oh man, I would be hurt as fuck. Damn.
Passion for the sport. Jeanty would return to America for his sophomore year of high school and enroll at Lone Star High in Frisco. He arrived with huddle tape showcasing his elite ability. And I mean, this tape was super impressive, but coaches found it challenging to gauge the level of competition he faced in Europe. They had no idea how good people in Italy were, but they were determined to find some sort of role for the team. However, that role would not be a running back. It actually wouldn't even be on offense. The team already had established players in key offensive roles. A senior running back and a junior Jaden Nixon who would go on to play college football at Oklahoma State and Western Michigan. Their top receiver was 4 4-star recruit Marvin Mims, who's now playing in the NFL. They had plenty of star power on that side of the ball, and by no means were forced to put Jeanty out there. So instead, he was playing various defensive positions: safety, outside linebacker, and even to some defensive linemen. This experience, while not his preferred role, was invaluable in his development and shows the type of person and player Jeanty was. Not needing the ball, just wanted to contribute to win. Jeanty's junior year saw a shift on his on-field responsibilities. More opportunities on offense meant he began to showcase his skills as a slot receiver and getting some touches as the running back. This gradual transition allowed him to develop his offensive skills. But it wasn't until his senior year that Jeanty finally became the RB1, the position he now dominates at in college. The wait was worth it, as Jeanty's senior season was nothing short of spectacular. Over 1,800 rushing yards, another 810 receiving yards, and most impressively, 41 total touchdowns, solidifying his status as a true powerhouse on offense. But his recruiting journey was very interesting. His high school coach said, "Nowadays, the way recruiting is, if you're not being committed as a junior, the Texases, the Alabamas, Georgias, they've already pinpointed who they wanted to take. I think if Ashton would have played running back full-time as a junior, he wouldn't have ended up at Boise. I think he would have ended up at a Power 4. But unfortunately for Jeanty, he didn't play running back his senior year until full-time. So he was going to Boise State and was considered a late bloomer in the recruitment process, and still finished a 4-star recruit. Jeanty's impact on the collegiate level was immediate and significant. As a true freshman, 821 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns. His debut set the stage of what was to come in future years. His sophomore year, he took a bigger leap and had a bigger role. If you follow college football, you would have known him as one of the breakout players. An impressive 1,300 rushing yards and 14 touchdowns. But what makes that even more remarkable is he missed 2 games due to injury. In the NIL, transfer portal, whatever you want to call this era, it was no guarantee he was going to stay at Boise State. These type of stats immediately attract attention from other schools, and these schools have big backs. However, Jeanty's loyalty to Boise State remained steadfast. He felt he finally found a home. He felt they believed in him in high school, and he wanted to honor that pledge. He also recognized the significant role he would continue to play on the team. Boise State was also able to support Jeanty and step it up with a substantial NIL package, including $300,000, housing, and a car, which sounds awesome, but it's worth
that boy fucking all the snow bunnies. Yo, he having a field day in that snow. 300,000, a car and the house. Ooh, he having a field day in that snow. He's snowing it up.
Noting, in the current landscape and NIL of college athletics, he likely could have secured an even more lucrative deal at another big school. This further underscores Jeanty's commitment to Boise State and their commitment to him, being able to at least raise something to make it worth his while. As the current season unfolds, he's one of the top players in the country, and now many analysts regard him as the premier running back prospect for the upcoming NFL draft. What he lost in NIL, he will make up for in NFL contract money, and is increasingly mentioned in the Heisman Trophy discussion. If you enjoyed this video, please drop.
This shows it don't matter if you come senior, junior, sophomore, freshman, you break out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. MDS Gang, y'all know the biggest up and coming, man. Yo.
Not trying to cuff you, baby, just want you to shake that ass. Police shutting down the party, so they twerking on the grass. Man, just look at all these hoes, they dropping low and doing split. She won't come and hang around with MDS, cause we the shit. Can't put trust inside nobody, so I'm clutching on the stick. I got a freaky hoe from Euclid, say she gon' show me a trick.